What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Blue Line Fishing. Today I've got my Daiwa spinning reel. We are using let me show you here. We're using a Panther Martin spinner, and what I've done is, if you can see that there, I've clipped off two of the treble hooks, and then I pinched the barb on this. Reason why? It's because we're on a Wild Trout Management system today. We're not going for stockers. We're looking for some brown trout up in this system, and they're not going to be too big, or at least not typically. Although we've gotten some heavy amount of rain in the past couple days, the system is flowing pretty strongly right now. So let's get into it without further ado, and let's see if we can catch us some trout.
Got one, guys. Got one. Here we are. And quick release. Little brown trout, guys. Got one. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous brown trout. Look at this. Look at the orange halos on this. Ah, what a beautiful fish, guys. Beautiful fish. Let's get this guy off and get him released here. Alright, guys, if you absolutely have to handle these trout, you want to make sure you have wet hands doing so. It's going to protect the outside skin on these guys. They have a slime coating that protects them from disease. Alright, guys. Wow, this water is flowing so fast today. Okay. One thing I noticed too, with the at least this wild trout stream, you want to throw the lure out there just a couple times. Don't really want to beat up on the spot, because these fish tend to detect you pretty quickly, and then they'll just stop feeding. Got
midway point here in this section of the river that I want to fish today. So I figured this would be a good point to stop in and check and kind of talk about my equipment, what I'm using. Because, you know, a lot of times guys are coming out here to these wild trout streams and they're expecting to have to use, you know, fly fishing rigs or anything along those lines. And that's simply just not the case. You don't have to go balls to the wall expensive out here. So what I'm using today, I mentioned early on, is that just a basic Daiwa combo that I picked up at my local sporting goods store. The combo was like $39.99. It's a Samarai series. It's a 5'6" rod. As you notice, the stream we're fishing today, or the creek we're fishing today, is not very wide at all. You don't need a huge rod to do this. In fact, being more compact will get you through these trails a lot easier. Very small spool as well. You're not sending out a ton of line. Not to mention, this is also going to help you cast. The other thing you're going to notice too, I'm using a braided line on this. Helps you cast, helps with line memory, and it also makes a cheap rod feel a little more sensitive because you're getting less line flex. Now, one thing I am doing is I'm adding to my 6-pound braid, I have 4-pound fluorocarbon leader. This is 100% fluorocarbon. This stuff disappears pretty much in the water. Look up tests on YouTube. It's the real deal. Then once again, since we're on a wild trout stream here in Connecticut, we have to use single hooks. Got to get rid of those trebles. A couple ways you can do this. One, you can buy the lures custom online. I bought some on eBay. Full Creel Spinners, I believe, is the guy. He'll make anything you're looking for that looks like a Panther Martin. Absolutely awesome guy. He sends me tons of custom lures all the time. Panther Martin replicas, essentially with single hooks, and all I gotta do is pinch the barbs down. That's also key. You want to pinch the barbs on these hooks. You want to make sure it's an easy release on the fish's mouth. You don't want to damage these fish. These fish are not stocked. They live here, they grew up here, they die here. We want to keep them here. And that's pretty much what I got here for today. This is the last leg of my journey here. This tunnel marks the end of this stretch of the stream. I'm gonna save the next couple stretches of the stream for another video. Maybe a different lure. Alright guys, I have gotten back to my vehicle, but I think we had a pretty successful day out there, you know, wild trout fishing. Got us 3 browns, 2 of them to the net. You know, I got to look at those 2 very beautiful fish. You know, there's something really, really special about the native species around here. You know, you can go out and catch stalkers all day, you know, but when it comes down to hunting a wild fish that has grown up on this stream, lived on this stream its whole life, understands the predators, it's something really special when you can really bring one of those to the net. So hopefully you guys get a chance to do this, and I know you'll enjoy it too. Otherwise guys, happy blue line fishing.